A new ad released by Donald Trump hits Hillary Clinton hard for her handling of the Benghazi terror attacks and uses the families.
We've seen rage and violence directed at American embassies over an awful internet video.
She lied to me. She told me it was the fault of the video.
She said, we are going to have the filmmaker arrested who was responsible for the death of your son.
So she did say to you that the Benghazi attack was caused by protests?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know why that's funny.
This all follows two scathing ads by Hillary Clinton slamming Donald Trump as amoral in one and calls him a con artist in another, with clips of those insults coming from his own party. So is this a preview of what could be the most vicious campaign in U.S. presidential history? Let's talk to historian and attorney and legal analyst Peter Johnson Jr.
And your pal and yours too. Yeah, this is going to be the dirtiest campaign in American history. It's going to be the filthiest campaign in American history.
What do you mean filthy?
Well, we're going to see a new low in terms of character and conspiracy. And character and conspiracy are going to be the two watchwords, the two bywords of this campaign with regard to each candidate. We see here Donald Trump accurately, in some sense, showing clips with regard to statements that were made by Hillary Clinton to family members as to what happened. That somehow it was a video that propelled this terror attack that killed these brave Americans.
Right.
And so we're also going to see Hillary Clinton now using the words of former Republican rivals of Donald Trump to say he's a con artist, he's amoral, he's this and that. So the trick is to define each candidate quickly, even before the conventions, and make Americans think less of them, to destroy their reputation, their character, to say that they have no conscience, that they are monsters, in fact.
You know, but Peter, we've already seen with the exit polling, so many people view both of them in such a negative fashion. If you say it's going to be the dirtiest campaign in presidential history, can they go down much further in those unlikability or unfavorable?
Oh, I think they will, and then they'll both come up at some point, and you may see a defection from parties. We see something that we're never going to see in American politics. It is so unsettled in terms of who's a Republican, who's a Democrat, who's an independent, where people are going to be, whether they're comfortable being a Democrat. We saw in West Virginia a lot of people saying, if Hillary Clinton becomes the nominee, we're going to bolt from her to Donald Trump.
And those were Democrats.
And a lot of Sanders supporters saying, we're not going to vote at all. So there's a huge segment, at least in the state of West Virginia, that say, we're going to sit this out. If this becomes about character and conspiracy, then the American people are hurt. If it becomes about ideas and the future, who can provide jobs, who can protect us on immigration, who can protect us from terrorism, then this becomes an exercise that America can be proud of. But hold on to your hats, buckle up your belts. This is going to be a very tough, vicious race with paid ads and with statements by the candidates and their surrogates.
Stand by. It's just getting started.
It certainly is.
All right. Peter Johnson Jr., thank you.
Thank you.
All right.